the world has changed. We are part of a global play, so we had to refocus our strategy, and that's what we are trying to do. We are the biggest economy in the world, so we need resourcing of raw materials without hindrances.
Wir werden auch die Diskussion zu führen haben, wie weit darf man mit militärischen Mitteln Handelswege sichern, um auch Rohstoffzufuhr zu haben.
During the colonial days, Europe used our countries to grab resources for the empire. That same policy is now being pursued in a new name, and it's called the Raw Materials Initiative. It's not about the people of Europe, it's about how to enrich the corporations even further, how to ensure that European corporations have competitive edge, and so it's all about corporate interests. So that's what is pushing this agenda.
Traditionally, most countries, including Europe, have used export taxes to promote the development of industries, to move them to a higher level. But most importantly, it helps to create linkages between one kind of sector, like, for example, the mining industry, with another.
But the way in which the EU is pushing these rules is basically to take away that policy space and that option for developing countries to do what they have to do for their own interests.
Estas empresas lo único que dejan es el 5% y el 95% se lo traen ellas, y ese desarrollo, pues con esa mínima cantidad que dejan, no progresa.
It's a myth to think that simply opening up to FDI would translate into infrastructure or growth without government putting in place the necessary safeguards, which are being undermined by some of the sort of trade agreements that the governments are being pushed to sign.
We Europeans really do need to reduce our consumption of raw materials. On average, we consume 4 times as much raw materials as the average African and 3 times as much as the average Asian. So we all need raw materials, but we need to find an international process to manage them equitably.
You voted them in power, your government is doing this in your name. So as citizens of Europe, you have a huge responsibility to ensure that these bad policies do not go through.